To Sheffield.
Over his last 11 innings. Checked in at about mid-May, and there he was, continuing to hit. There's a nice fastball top of the zone. Gets his first strikeout.
Well, strike three called. 2 outs for the payoff again, and he ties him up and knocks Abreu down swinging.
That could change. You never know what happens over the winter, but I like him.
Ground ball hopping up the middle, and it clanks off of Sanchez. Nola is aboard with the 1 out. Throwing out the first pitch, and he will be joining us on the broadcast in the top of the 3rd. Sanchez to second, Anderson, and time. Sanchez got rid of it quickly, and that double play. And it began in Peoria. As he once again picks up another strikeout. He's punched out the first 4 White Sox hitters.
Double A, I don't think it was necessarily a demotion, if you will. The shed, he can handle it. But I think the idea was, let's get him somewhere.
Kyle Lewis covering a little bit of ground, and he makes the one-handed snag for out number 3. It's been 6 up, 6 down for young Justice Sheffield. You learned the hard way?
I did. I threw one to the backstop.
Plugged into center field by Murphy.
Terrific arm.
Dylan Moore. In towards the corner in left field. Jimenez camps underneath it, casually puts it away. Murphy stranded.
And now the last few years you're talking about going to A-ball and Double-A in the minor leagues. What was that like for you, for somebody that spent basically your entire life at the major league level? When you were 19 years old, you could pick it. But you go and you watch these guys, you have to get on them all the time, right?
He was a coach with the Tigers. First base coach. This is shot into right field. Off the bat, a shed long, but continues to hit the ball hard. 2-out single. He's working out in the weight room. He goes, you're free to just poke your head in there in between reps and ask Omar if. Shot out to center field. Engel is able to make the catch. Hit it hard. Very approachable personality. First hit of the ball game. Off the bat of Moncada. Mirroring the line into right field. Boy, tied him up. He strikes out Abreu for the 2nd time. The road begins to get congested. Out to the gap. Malik Smith plays it on a skip with 2 outs, 2 aboard. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Sheffield, a career best. Shot on a line the opposite way. Base hit, base of the wall. Kyle Lewis with another extra base knock. He checks in at second.
Yeah.
And you have barely double-digit home runs. Vogelback is aboard. Final road trip of the year. Hard hit through the left side for a base hit. Everybody advances a station, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. Up the middle into center field. Mariners take the lead. Kyle Lewis scores from 3rd base. Dylan Moore cashes in. 1-0 Mariners.
After all those pitches inside, he finally gets one that's right down the middle, and he hits it right back up the middle. Inside out swing. He hits it off the label.
Bases remain full for Donnie Walton. Hit 300. And to right field for a base hit. Donnie Walton drives in his first run of the show. He brings in Daniel Vogelback from 3rd. And he puts the Mariners in front 2-0. 5 straight batters reaching to open up the home 4th. The 1-2. Down the left field line. Jimenez plays it on a bounce. Murphy scores. Dylan Moore scampers into 3rd base. Station to station continues. Bases loaded for this 2-2. Strike 3 called. Shed knew it. Little lollipop dropping right field. Base hit. Dylan Moore scores. Donnie Walton coming home. Here's the throw. He strides across standing. Austin Nola brings in another 2. And the Mariners extend the lead. It's 5-0. 3 for 3, Austin Nola.
They're going to make a pitching change. For Austin Nola, inside out swing on a fastball.
1 out, 2 on. And the bases are loaded once again. Down on 3 pitches. Strike 3 call. Now Santiago, after walking Seager up high, and there is A little appeal. He does not go, though.
Urshela.
Hard hit, clanks off of Nola. That got to him in the blink of an eye. And he tries to put the tag on. He can't. Shed was covering.
Big drive for Engel. Deep left field. Where's it going to land? It's a 3-run home run to the upper tank for Adam Engel.
That's why that job by Hector Santiago was so important last inning.
Making it simple.
Kyle Lewis picking up speed. Plays it on a hop. Gets away from him. Anderson runs well, and he will take advantage. Here's a throw to second base. Donnie Walton on the receiving end. This gets past Shed long. Malix plays it. Anderson is being held.
On the ground, sneaking through left side. It's 5-4. Jose does the trick. Still one out. And how long will Sheffield be for this ball game?
First pitch in play. Seager takes off his glove. Moncada goes no further than third.
For the Sox in the top of the 5th. And Castillo rips this ball left field on a line. Gone! An afternoon slam for Wellington Castillo.
Third career grand slam, his 10th home run. He sprints to the dugout. That is a very happy man, and a line drive rocket disappeared over the 376 sign.
Strike 3 call. They get some looking, but an 8-run. Donnie Walton doing what he does best, getting on base for the second time. An appeal. He doesn't go. Back-to-back 2-out walks. 2 outs, 2 on the 1-2. Chopping, snared. Santiago makes the play. Now the Mariners leave those 2 walks aboard. 1-out base hit for Kyle Seager. Anderson on to second base. Sanchez stays anchored. Chasing. Vogelback retired. Kyle Lewis stranded. Lister to right field. Lewis plays it on a hop. 2 strikes to Abreu. Gets him swinging.
Ripped to right field. Down the line. Fair into the corner it goes. Moncada's coming home. The ball was touched. And the Sox will get 1 more run. It's an RBI double for Eloy Jimenez, who is 3 for 4. 1-2 lifted by Castillo. Deep again. Left center field, but playable this time. And Jimenez comes home to score.
He's more than just a guy. Shed long. Bobbled. Picks it up with a bare hand and a little flare flip over to first base.
His career, which was a long-lasting career, and that doesn't happen unless you can play. Pretty strong. And I would say that his defense is probably better than anybody else that is going to hit.
Ground ball to Sanchez. Anderson flings it over to first base. Double play. That evaporates the 7th. It's going to be tough to do when I'm in first class and he's in premium. This gets into shallow right field. Throw to first base. 3-run home run earlier. Nola, a step on the bag. Dylan Moore will put the tag on to get the double play. Nola handles this. How about that for a quick inning? Into right field past Sanchez. Multi-hit game for Shed Long. He hit that on the button. Mariners have the first 2 men reaching. Past Sanchez. Shed Long being waved in. Shed is on his way home. He scores standing. And the Mariners get a run back. Kyle Seager having himself a nice game. On base for the 3rd time. 10-6 White Sox. Deep shot out to center, and this is another one. Check it in on the batter's eye. script for Kyle Lewis. You can keep it coming. His fourth is a mammoth 3-run blast, and he has brought the Mariners within a run. ...420 feet, and this gives you an example of why he was a first-round pick. Almost nicks him. Mariners have the tying run aboard. 1-2. Down on strikes. First pitch, socked to right. When Cordell comes in, definitively out number 2. Here's the payoff. Ball 4. Boy, very borderline pitch. Could have been a strike. Into left field, dropping, base hit. Broxton being waved in. Jimenez the throw home. He slides in. He stumbles across the plate, safe. Mallex Smith has drawn this game even at 10.
Excellent hitting. That is on the outside corner.
The 1-2. Ground ball. Backhand. Sanchez. Shed retired. Will the Mariners cash in? Takes it right back to the glove of Murphy. That didn't take long. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Going to get it.
Swing and a miss. Nothing but slide pieces for Austin. On the ground, Anderson from shallow left hesitates, and it is not in time. High fly ball out towards the gap, left center field. Engel able to haul it in. Nola flirting with the idea of second, gets back to first. Ground ball, right field, base hit. Nola will hold at second. Now gets going as it gets past Cordell. And the Mariners have him on the corners.
And D. Gordon will hit. Yeah, now I think you can look for the heater in the middle of the plate. That's what he did the last time that he missed, and he was behind the count. He came back with 2 fastballs, both of them in the middle of the plate at 96 miles an hour.
Braden Bishop off the bench, the winning run at third base. No place to put Murphy. Here it comes. Walk-off walk. The Mariners walk it off against the White Sox in very opposite fashion in back-to-back games.
A patient at bat, but when you put D. Gordon on to load him up and you see how many walks he's had on the year with the innings, you had to feel that you had a pretty good chance in that situation. And Murphy being patient, chased the first pitch, and then after that really made him stay in the strike zone. And he ends up getting the walk to win the game. What a game this was. This is unreal.
This is unreal.